What's up, you guys? It's the Authentic Empress. so, the main message that I have for you guys is whoever's been lying on you, lying about you, these lies are being proven in their own lives about them. Or these lies and projections are becoming true in their lives. Somebody is definitely in a sticky situation right now. I don't know, like there's something significant about the person anticipating this, but it's still coming at a shock or coming as a shock to whomever this is. Go have a seat. We're not, go have a seat. This is somebody who knows what some type of instructions were. They know what they were supposed to do. They knew they were out of line with whatever that they were doing, but this is somebody who was like just defiant, like, or they grew more defiant. Okay, like, I don't know, confirmation with intuition and family drama. So this got something to do with karmic family, okay, or somebody's karmic family members, okay. 1104. So you could keep seeing 1104, 1144, 1044, 144. Okay, this has something to do with your progression. This has something to do with something that you're building here, something solid, something stable that you're building. There's something significant about whatever this is that you're building toward, contributing to an old cycle closing out so this new cycle can fully come in. Okay, you got mixed signals here. Drama magnet. So whoever was trying to mix up the signals in regards to who was the source of some type of drama, or who was, creating some type of drama or conflict, there's something about this being proven true about them. Okay. Also, whoever was trying to conjure up and project drama in your life, like this is unfolding in their lives, so they can be experiencing problems with their own connections, okay, with commitment issues here, okay. There's something about whoever this was that they were able to get to work with them, or to have somebody be caught up in a situation with them or do something for them, help them do something. This person could be in an unbothered energy now. This could also be something significant about you being unbothered, okay? That's causing something to unravel, or causing some type of lie to be proven as true about the person who was projecting this type of drama magnet energy onto you, or claiming that you were the source of some type of drama. There's something about your you having like an unbothered attitude, though, that's just, it's proving this wrong. You're being viewed as a real one, okay? You're being proved as a real one. Like, you're the real one. This even has something to do with some type of fake fraudulent, somebody trying to act like they are you and you are them, okay, in a situation here, trying to embody your essence or this unbothered energy, or trying to make it seem like you're pressed, or this even be fear of labels. This could even be like somebody trying to make it, paint you out to seem like you're intimidated by some type of labels that somebody has, or some titles or a position that they have. But this is actually the other way around. You're in this energy of letting people think what they want to think. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Your energy is focused on your own lane. So confirmation, especially if you're somebody who's been seeing 1044, 1144, 144. This is somebody who's focused in their own lane, okay, and they're progressing. Something's being amplified about their energy as well, okay. You could have hit some type of rough patch due to these people's evil eye, them organizing some type of crime, or them like projecting or trying to make something, trying to make a lie seem true about you, okay, trying to irritate you. But there's something about your self-care that's unmatched here, okay. There's something about you constantly reconciling with this self-care energy or essence, okay. There's something significant about you letting go of negative emotions, choosing to let go of negative emotions, okay. We understand that's something that we will always like encounter, like over time, like you just never know. But there's something about you being more quick to let go of the negative emotions opposed to hold on to it, or hold on, let it remain longer than necessary. okay? Because of some type of spiritual advanced knowledge or wisdom that you have about energy, about your emotions, and um, about the fact that it affects you more than anything else. It affects your environment more than anything else. Somebody could have definitely been trying to affect your environment as well, to influence your emotions, to throw you off, or um, to bother you. This can even be like a nuisance energy that was being projected onto your life, or you can even be picking up on this. There could be people who are arguing, okay, having quarrels or something. They're very bothered. They're very bothered. This got something to do with commitment issues. This has something to do with them trying to keep up a facade of being real or being like honest, being authentic, but they've told too many lies. It's like this whole energy of them trying to come off this way is a whole lie within itself. Okay, so even if they are trying to wear that cloak of being a real one, the lies that they tell, the lies that they told, is like these are still seeds that are still growing. Okay. So somebody's trying to love bomb somebody as a result. They're trying to love bomb these people or love bomb somebody. Okay, there's gonna be somebody, I don't know, like having some type of intense attention on you. Okay, somebody has some intense attention involving your level up. Like it's somebody who's overly invested in what you got going on, your new chapter. Okay, somebody could be fearing you having a new chapter, okay, or even somebody wanting a new chapter with you, or some type of truth has been revealed, like about you building something here solid, or this even has something to do with just your mentality, okay, building yourself up when people were intentionally constantly trying to bring you down, like on all sides. That's what it's giving. um some type of overbearing, overwhelming energy was supposed to like do it. It was supposed to do you in. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about you building yourself up. Like you keep building yourself up. Okay? Tuning something out. Okay? Taking initiative to put something out here. Like I'm hearing like put out a fire. Put out a fire. Yeah, because now I'm hearing that song. Is this from, I'm hearing that song, da 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 da. I wanna start a fight. Yeah, these are people who wanted to start a fight with you, or start fights in your life, or even conjure fights around you, like to influence the energy, like the environmental energy around you, okay, to throw you off. I don't know, like maybe cause you to lose sleep, or um to consume that energy, for that energy to seep in. But it's like you're too invested in your own shit. You're too invested in some type of transmutational energy here. So you can be somebody who often involve yourself in like listening to healing sound frequencies, okay, listening like to prayers or prayerful music, okay. You could be somebody who's very meditative, like just naturally. You could be somebody who's generally optimistic, okay, generally positive, okay. You're always the person to find the silver lining, and what gives you the strength to do that are the seeds that you've sown over time. Generally, like the type of person you are. That's what I'm hearing too. Like there's something about you being seen as a genuine person. Like you're genuine. Okay. Somebody was definitely trying to confuse people about your behavior, okay, or confuse people about who you are, okay, while you were dealing with some type of projected or conjured conflict here, or something of that nature, okay, or even picking up on people having like quarrels concerning you, like with you being like the objective of some type of conflict, okay, or chaos, and you just picking up on that energy here, people being frustrated or agitated with you, and this could be karmic family for some of you guys, okay. Yeah, you're definitely there's something about you being seen as a genuine hearted person here, a safe space. Okay, somebody doesn't want you to have a safe space. Somebody doesn't want you to feel safe, but you are the safe space within yourself. So you're able to create that safe space no matter your circumstances. This is what somebody is like irritable about. Okay, they're agitated about your ability to do this. Okay, so they were definitely trying to overly influence your environment, or like environmental energy around you, external things, because it's like they couldn't just directly shake you up. So in order to shake you up, they were focusing a lot of this energy manipulation towards like external factors. Okay, utilizing people, places, and things outside of you to shake you up, to throw you out, to mix the signals within you. Okay, somebody definitely wanted to disrupt this mentality of you feeling safe. Okay, this have a lot to do with your faith. Okay, your belief system. Somebody doesn't want you to feel safe. Somebody wants you to this could be somebody who don't believe in God themselves. You could be somebody who believe in God. Okay, there's somebody who doesn't believe in God. They don't believe in themselves. Okay, or energies who feel this way. Okay, there's some type of truth being revealed about how somebody actually came up, how somebody actually got or obtained some type of level up that was ungodly, or was like unrighteous, an unrighteous level up. There's some type of truth being revealed about that. Okay, you got level up, truth revealed, love bomb. Something that somebody was willing to do in order to come up. Like it's almost giving that energy of like it's like when Little Kim had said, hot damn hell, here we go again. Light as a rock, hard as a cock. I'm a leader. Y'all on some following shit. Came up in this game on some modeling shit. Bitches up caught just to get to the top. So it's something that somebody was doing, okay, in order to level up, that's being revealed. Somebody could have definitely been trying to project this onto you, like trying to explain why you're able to progress. But there's something very noble, honest, okay, about your progression here. You could definitely already had the scoop, already had the tea about this, about how some people was leveling up. Okay, again, this could be karmic family, this could be any type of karmic energy that was making you the subject of some type of conflict here. Okay, or trying to blame. So there's something about somebody being attached to individuals and like misfortunes and stuff unfolding by them being attached to whoever these people are, and somebody trying to associate the misfortune with you and hide behind the fact that it's really them. Okay, it's really them. It's really due to somebody's association to them, not you. Okay, and with you no longer participating, you no longer being around, like it's making that truth even more obvious. Okay, it's illuminating something even more that it was never you. Okay, somebody could want to call you. There's something about some late night calls going on, or some late night conversations. Okay, there could be some people somebody talk, there could be some conversations going on at night. Okay, somebody's losing sleep here, up when the world is sleeping. And I feel like even with this up when the world is sleeping, like there's something about you having like a higher consciousness, like generally or typically around groups or environments where people are kind of asleep to what's going on around them, or like what's controlling them, what's moving them. Like there's something about you having a consciousness into what's affecting people, or like I don't know, there's something about that. Something about you being able to pick up on like when people are experiencing some type of darkness, like there's something about the precision, the accuracy of you being able to detect things. So even if somebody tried to use the tactic of using like a fake damsel, okay, to like get access to you, like trick you or do something to you, harm you, that's not something that can be executed on somebody like you, because you can see the truth. You can see if somebody's being sincere or insincere. Okay, it's something about somebody trying to play on your heart. Okay, trying to pull on your heart screens with this mixed signals here. Okay, like somebody can even want you to be seen as like an asshole or something like that, but that's just not who you are. Somebody, it's something about people realizing like you really are somebody that's guided by your intuition, by your discernment here, because there was a lot of setup energy, like tricks to try to set you up, like trip you up. Okay, even by using like damsel energy or using kindness. Okay. Mm-hmm. Somebody could even be trying to make some type of desperate phone calls or something like that. Confirmation for what I just said though about true colors. True color. You got true colors after dark. There's something about you being able to see the depth of the surface of things, even if somebody is like masquerading themselves as a safe space, or I don't know, like, or they need something, they need assistance or something like that. Okay, they definitely try to launch this type of energy towards you recently. Okay, you got what do they really want? Okay, you know what people really want with you, like you know what people really want, or you know how to access that information. Like if anybody's like inquiring you or like trying to use that energy. Okay. Hmm. Cult leader decides. So this is somebody who a self-proclaimed cult leader who's upset because you're still like the main attraction in some type of scenario here. You're still being viewed as the main character. You still have this main character energy. And what they're realizing is that your main character energy it has little to do with your presence. Like somebody felt like um something about your presence what made you this main character energy. So they could have been definitely trying to overcompensate with that themselves, like physically, visually, okay? But there's something about your essence, your energy. This is why you're really this main character energy. Yeah, so somebody can even try to use like some type of flirty, clingy energy. I'm even hearing like overzealous, like now I'm hearing that sound. I'm bossy. I'm and it made me think about if you have been seeing 1044, 1144, 144, that energy also talks about leadership. So there's something about you being a natural born leader and somebody like just kind of going overboard to appear like they're a leader. Okay, like I don't know, like maybe they were trying to come off as like bossy, domineering, and something like that. Like, yeah, there's something about you having this assertiveness to you. You don't have to like bully people around, and you don't have to do like underhanded stuff here. There's something significant about lawsuits. Okay, there's a person being sued who's guilty. Okay, so there could be a cult leader here that's being sued or facing this or facing some type of lawsuit here. Okay, and I think I have, yeah. So the way that I wrote this, it's like if this was to come out reverse, unless I wrote a separate card that says the opposite. Whoever this is that's facing some type of lawsuit here, they are guilty. Okay. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. So I was just about to say, there's something about somebody trying to use. So something backfired on somebody. Somebody was trying to come off like unbothered in order to attract. Somebody was strategically using the illusion of being unbothered or like some type of fake confidence or I don't care, bossy, domineering energy in order to attract somebody to them or to seem, I don't know, to seem more desirable. But that backfired. So something about their true selves being revealed, their true colors being revealed, when something didn't work or something didn't play out the way it could. Even if it did work, something didn't play out the way this person wanted it to. So there's something about them resorting to like flirty, seductive, clingy energy here for attention or to be the main character, to steal the attention. But this is a seduction that triggers or is coming off as cringe. It's coming off as cringy, like whatever this seductive energy is. Yeah, this is somebody who chases trends. You got chasing trends, domination, and control. Okay? Yeah, somebody didn't want you to be like credited for something here, or somebody didn't want you to be credited, or somebody tried to affect your credibility here, okay, by using some type of seduction here. But there's something cringing about this energy, okay? What's kind of revealing this authenticity about you as well is the fact that you don't chase trends. You're not somebody who chases trends, okay? You can even be like a trendsetter type of energy. Like you can have that type of reputation. It doesn't have to be something so dramatic or something that's only restricted to physicalities, right? It says ancestors tirelessly whooping ass on your behalf. So this is what's going on. You got fame here. Like somebody did this for some type of fame. Okay? Maybe that's in your path, or maybe like this is a part of your destiny here, but there's something like very organic about how you're gaining this. Okay? Somebody who thought that they were going to dominate and control you, you're actually dominating, and you're dominating whoever these people are, whoever this person is. And it has a lot to do with your spiritual protection. It has a lot to do with you being unbothered. It has a lot to do with you seeing the truth about a situation here and moving accordingly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it has something to do with this, you not settling for something here. Yep. You're not settling for somebody that's trying to put out your light, or you're not settling with somebody trying to cloak who you are, cloak your energy here, and you're still shining. You're still shining. Damn. And I'm even hearing like something about, you know how when people get famous and like celebrities and stuff, and then people will like pull out things or videos or like photos and stuff or whatever, things that they've done like a long time ago, and then like use that to cloak their stardom or like put out their light. You got spell casting here. So they don't have the ability to do this with you, so they resorted to spell casting here. Yeah. Somebody, so with lawsuits here, this, okay, so there's something about trying to seduce some type of law officials, okay, to work against you. Predatory behaviors. There could be something significant about somebody protecting a predator like for a long time, okay, and this, you know, this creating grounds for this predatory energy to continue to spread like within the family unit or within like a collective unit, a collective group or something like that, by protecting this predatory energy. Okay, there can even be something significant about somebody being exposed to a predator and then becoming a predator because it was protected, opposed to somebody doing something about it. It's like somebody allowed predatory behaviors to dominate and control a situation here, or dominate and control them. Cult leader. So this cult leader could be this predatory energy, or it could be like the source of some type of predatory behaviors here. Okay. And there's something significant about chasing trends, like engaging in predatory behaviors to chase trends, or even using that as like some type of incentive, you know, for people to um, remain silent. Yeah, you got seduction and chasing trends. Somebody seduced a person here or some people here when it comes to trends, okay, to mask or even assist them with some type of predatory behavior to dominate and control you, okay, or to dominate or control a situation here. So these people could be facing like some type of lawsuits here. You could be suing them. Somebody could be suing these people. They could be getting caught up in something here. Somebody could be suing this person on your behalf for something that's going on. Spell casting. It says if you don't want to do it, then don't. Just make it clear and speak up. So this is your energy. And somebody wanted to dominate and control your energy because you're not going to do something that you just simply don't want to do, and you're not afraid to make that clear and speak up about that. Okay? Okay, you can't be seduced into doing something you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And when somebody does that, like that can even be triggering to you. Like that's cringe behavior. Like it's only going to push you to not engage or not, you know, want to do it even more. Like what the hell, duh? Somebody name can start with an F, J, N, Q, or U. That could be involved. Okay. There could be something about people spell casting on somebody whose name starts with the F, J, N, Q, U. Somebody trying to use spell casting to dominate and control somebody who has these initials in their name, or somebody with these initials was trying to do this to somebody. Look, you got insubordinate, refusing to obey authority, rules, or instructions when expected to follow them, uncooperative, disobedient, disrespectful. Even when I was writing this card, I was thinking about how they could even be seeing you or defining you as insubordinate, okay, because you refuse to obey their authority, like them trying to dominate and control you because it's somebody who was acting out of some predatory behaviors. Of course you're not going to bend your will. Somebody wants you to bend your will to some type of abuse here. Okay. So what was they? So there's something about a trend here. Maybe this was the trend, or this was like the culture and some type of group that they were a part of, or this could even be like a friendship group. These people names could start with the VKOWMY. That's in this group, or that's involved in this group. Okay, or a cult leader could have that name, or a cult leader's name could start with any of those initials. Okay. A song that I was channeling before I went live was "They Don't Know" by Rich Homie Quan. And the part that I kept hearing was, "I'm the future, nigga. I see your past. Who the fuck told you I want to be your ass?" So there's something about your gifts, like your ability to uncover and see something about somebody being predatory or like a pathology or something like that, and this person trying to project or make it seem like you want to be them, but there's something about your future. Like this, look, handlers. You got a handler here. There could be something significant about a stolen trust fund as well. But to complete my thought, this is somebody who doesn't have like, they don't birth information that really leads to this is somebody who doesn't really create structure. Okay, they don't have the type of mindset, they don't have the type of mentality, the type of dreams, the type of influence to really create structure, stable structures that last, that are long lasting. You are this type of energy though. Okay? You're the future, you see their past. Who the fuck told them you want to be them? Like, why would you want to be them? Okay, these are people who are stuck in the past, okay, who are upset because you're moving away. Like, you transmuted the past. If anything, you're using the past to continue progressing into a new chapter here. Like, I don't know, you're using your past as wisdom. Somebody made a deal with the devil, so confirmation. Somebody's in a sticky situation because they've made a deal with the devil, or they realize that they've made a deal with the devil. I keep picking up on karmic family. There's a karmic family here that was being predatory in your life. Okay, they could have been acting out of predatory behaviors over time. Okay, this is not like the family that birthed you. This could be a family of a partner or friend, a family that you are aware of. Okay, they can have a pathology of being predatory. Okay, chasing trends. In order to obtain something here, in order to chase trends, these people accepted a deal with the devil and engaged in predatory behaviors to dominate and control somebody whom they view as insubordinate. I'm assuming this is you, that they view as insubordinate. But in essence, these people are insubordinate to God. These people are insubordinate to your boundaries. These are things that the divine expects them to follow. It's not about what they want. It's not about them trying to maintain something that they've been able to gain by abusing domination and control or being predatory in people's lives. Like, it's not. So these people are they're more concerned about maintaining something here that they've been seemingly getting away with, or something that they apparently obtained. Okay, using a personal witch or a warlock. So these are people who has like a personal witch or warlock. There's something about you being honorable, honorable, honorable. Somebody could be having like respiratory issues that was a part of this. They're trying to do this to you. Respiratory problems, asthma, sleep apnea. Something's going on. Somebody who is involved with robbing and stealing to get what they want. You got wheezing, wheezing, wheezing. This could be somebody trying to run away or trying to escape something here, getting caught up for robbing and stealing to get something that they want. You got chasing. Somebody's name could start with a P. Somebody's name could be Pee Wee. That's involved, that somebody's been working with. What the hell? And I say that because some of these cards are like my music industry cards, and I seen this producer named Lord, I'm picking up messages about Tay Keith. Y'all know Tay Keith was found murdered, and there's speculation about him supposed to him being robbed by a particular artist, okay, and then him just suddenly dying before the court date. But I did pick up his energy and also honorable C note. So when I said somebody's nickname that could be involved here, could be like Pee Wee or something like that, it's because I thought about a song that Pee Wee Longway did, and honorable C note was the producer, a producer. So somebody could be a producer that's involved, or there could be a musician or musicians involved. You can be a musician. You got blood sacrifice. What the fuck? Blood sacrifice. So somebody wanted to use you as a blood sacrifice for your spiritual beauty and your beautiful heart, or there's something about you having a beautiful heart like made this impossible, or is making this sacrificial energy impossible. Now again, the caption says their lives are being proven in their lives and becoming truths in their lives, meaning whatever that they wanted for you, they were working towards for you, this stuff is currently unraveling in their lives. So you better believe people are going to die, people are dying, people are getting sick, okay, people are getting caught up with STDs, incurable shit, all that shit is going on, because this is some type of image that they were trying to paint about you. Somebody was trying to darken your heart through rumors, or through like people perceiving you wrong or perceiving you behind a lie. Somebody wanted to rid you of this spiritual beauty that you have, or you having this beautiful heart. Like they wanted you to be so tired of like some, I don't know, some fake and fraudulent energy. They wanted you to be so overwhelmed that you turn dark and they just take on your energy. You got a dynasty here. Somebody could be a Delta that's involved, or somebody could be a Delta. Okay. I heard when somebody name could start with a J or a Z. Handlers. A handler. There could be a handler who's a Delta, or something about the color red could be significant. But I heard when Jay-Z was like, she's a Delta. No, Kanye. Somebody's name could start with a K. Somebody's name could start with a K. Somebody could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Sagittarius that's involved. But I heard when somebody could be a Capricorn. I heard somebody could be a blood. You know when somebody's about to find out something, and the person that it's about, they get nervous, and so they start like doing a lot, like being extra touchy feely, like trying to deter the person from like, you know, reading something, listening to something, like they're trying to distract them and like seduce them or something like that. This is the energy that somebody's in right now. But it's coming off as cringe. Like it's making somebody more suspicious about them. Or they're coming off as more suspicious. Yeah. But I heard when Kanye was like, she's a Delta, so she been throwing that dynasty sign. Triangle. There's something about a toxic triangle here. Or using triangulation. NDAs. You got NDAs here. Non-disclosure agreements. So there's some people who's upset because the spell casting that they did. Listen, your name could start with an F, a J, an N, a Q, or a U, or this could be somebody with these initials who did this. Somebody casted some type of spell work on you to silence you, for you to like not disclose something here or some information or something like that. Spell casting, NDAs. And how do I know? Because it's right here on this card that says if you don't want to do it, then don't. Just make it clear. Speak up. So somebody didn't want people to get this information from you. They didn't want you to speak up or tell your side of something, or like why you're not around, why you're not participating, why you don't deal with somebody, blah 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 blah. Somebody didn't want you. They didn't want you to be heard. Somebody was definitely trying to handle you, or look, you got a handler here. There's a triangle. So there was something about a triangle, or three people possibly specifically trying to be a handler or be handlers in your life. Or this could be like several members in the family with this blood sacrifice here. But there is a main person. Something about London could be significant. Something about Cali could be significant. California. Okay. Somebody's name could start with a T. Somebody's name could start with a C. Okay. It says selective with your time and energy investment. So you're still being selective with your time, energy investment, or you're being that even more so now. Okay, and you refuse to do anything that you don't want to do. You refuse to settle with that energy as well. There's also something about you being able to make the best with what you got. Make the best out of what you got. Okay, like this is who you are. It's something about how resourceful you are, how you're able to like it's given like there's something very magical or like there's something alchemical about your ability to make the best out of what you have or what you got. Your name could start with an A or D, G, S, L, or yeah, for sure. Selective with your time and investment, your energy investment. So this could also be like just pertaining to what you do for work, you know, who you connect with, what you do with your time, with your leisure time, your spare time. Okay, leisure activity. Okay, you're not the type of person that's just gonna be in the mix just to be in the mix, like just to chase trends. Like that's just not your energy. And this is also what makes it more difficult for you to be a successful sacrifice here. Okay. You're not, you know, in situations like you're the least likely person to be involved in situations where people will be able to dominate and control you. Mm-hmm. And this is triggering somebody. So somebody, you have some people who call themselves being handlers in your life who's triggered because you can't be seduced by something here in order for them to dominate and control your life or control something that belongs to you. These are people who got some type of secret amongst themselves, like some type of secret. There could also be something else. Yeah, this is a secret alliance here. You can also have like a secret. You can have secret allies or a secret ally, known or unknown. Okay, there's something about you being very protective about what you got going on in general. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is also what's making it difficult for these people to complete this sacrifice. They're gonna complete the sacrifice. Whoever this is, whose name start with a B, a E, H, R, Z. There's something about sound healing hurts as well that you're utilizing that's assisting you or assisting you to cleanse some type of energy. Okay. Um, they're gonna get what they're working towards, but it's gonna be them. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It says everybody got a number. This somebody who thought that, you know, the right amount of money was gonna get something done here, like get the job done, or I don't know, get you to sell out or get somebody to sell out against you. Okay, but somebody's not accepting it. There's something about something booming for you, like somebody was trying to sacrifice something that was successful for you or like some type of progression that you were having or that you're destined to have. They didn't want you to be credited or this is why they were working so hard at your credibility. Everybody got a number. So these handlers here was triangulating people that they bought, okay, to participate in some type of sacrifice here. But there's something significant about this person with your warlock, like, and draw my attention to this person here. They invested a lot of time and energy in a personal witch or a warlock to complete a blood sacrifice. Okay. And they were supposed to use some type of tactic involving love bombing. They were supposed to send in somebody to be your handler, and they were supposed to gain access by love bombing you or something like that. Or this was done to somebody that you were connected to. It was a handler assigned to this person. So if there's a soulmate here, there can be a family member who has a personal witch or warlock that they work with here, okay, to try to put this person in alignment with some type of blood sacrifice. They were trying to sacrifice. They could have been trying to sacrifice this person for some time, but there's something significant about having to make it look natural. Okay, so they sent a handler in this person's life. This can even be several handlers. Okay, these handlers, because their names could start with an A, D, G, S, L, B, E, H, R, Z. Okay. Yeah, you got murder. Murder. there was definitely like a planned murder here. Okay. And I heard the song, you stopped me at a corner. You stopped me at a corner, swear you hit me like a vision. You stopped me at a corner. Something about this person being cornered. This person is being cornered. They could be being cornered. This could be by your ancestors here. You got ancestors tirelessly whooping ass on your behalf. These are people who wanted to create some type of misfortunes. Like they wanted something to be tirelessly going on in your life. Like they wanted something to they were trying to wear you down so that they could dominate and control you. There's something about you being too powerful, or your self-authority, your confidence. Like I heard your confidence is set in stone. They can forget about that. Yeah, it's something about your confidence being locked in, your faith being locked in. Somebody can have a warrant out for their arrest. Okay. Whether somebody speak up about something or not, you're 1144. Whether somebody speak up about something or not, like this sacrifice is inevitable. Like it's inevitable. It's inevitable for them to be sacrificed because they were trying to sacrifice an innocent being here. Just because this person is the main character in a situation, okay, in somebody's life, the main character for a trust fund, an inheritance, the main character for a lover, the main character for some type of fame, the main character for some type of attention, like just because of that. Yep, it says you're protected and avenged by many angels of God. 10:44, 11:44, 1:44, and it was just 11:44 on the clock. Okay, so this talks about there's progression surrounding your foundation. You're in alignment. Okay, manifestation. You're manifesting a new beginning. Okay, you're somebody who's a natural born leader. Okay, there's something about your self-determination that's significant here. You have more than enough spiritual potential. Okay. Something's being amplified here, or your self-determination, your leadership skills are being amplified. Some type of progression around your foundation is being amplified. Your alignment, your manifestations are being amplified. Okay, your discipline has been amplified and increased. Your protection, you're building something that's lasting. Yeah, because of your persistence and you continuing to move forward. Okay, move away from something here that people have been tirelessly trying to pull you back into, attach to you, have you obsess over, have you like just constantly be in this energy of like it's like they were intentionally trying to use secrecy, silence, omission to keep you attached to something, but it's like you already know what's up. Like, so you're still moving forward. That's not keeping you stagnant. That can't dominate. They were trying to dominate and control you by using this type of tactic here. Yeah, somebody's on their last breath, last leg. I keep seeing this wheezing energy here. Whoever this is, they got themselves in some type of sticky situation. Yeah, this old cycle is completing whether they like it or not, and a new one is beginning because of some type of deliberate look. I told you these people. So Atlanta could be significant. You got attach and feed. They can't attach and feed off you anymore. And I kept hearing something I wrote. I kept seeing it over and over again. Like, the reality is, so many walking around with masks on. The casualty of my existence is that I ripped those masks off. Now they saying I'm a monster, but I'm really an angel. Yeah, there's something about you being encouraged to cover your head. Listen to that, okay? Listen to that. When you feel the urge to cover your crown, listen to that, okay? It says when you walk with God, everything you do is an advantage. Okay, I just got done talking about that on a video I just posted. Everything you do is an advantage. Yeah, you're too. All you have to do is just continue moving forward in a way, like, you know, the people that you're supposed to move away from, 44, 55. Okay, this is inevitable. This is a change that you're supposed to continue embracing here. Okay, you're supposed to continue embracing this change. Period. Look, you got leaked files. There's some files that's being leaked. Okay, involved with these people here. There's some files being leaked about somebody grooming kids. There's even be spiritual files, physical files. These look non-NDAs. Okay, spell casting, NDAs, leaked files, grooming kids, personal with your warlock, attach and feed, domination and control. I've been picking up on this energy of trying to use spell casting to almost like get rid of like a memory of some type of sexual assault when you were like a small kid, for whoever this applies to, or somebody could have did this like with predatory behaviors that came out. This could be something that is often done, and then when they do this, they're able to attach and feed off the kid, and then when the kid, either while the kid is still a kid, or when the kid gets older, eventually, then they launch this blood sacrifice so that they can continue to feed off of it. Okay. Yeah, something about that that's significant. Like files being leaked about this. Okay. You got royalties in the reverse. Confirmation. Somebody could definitely be an artist of any kind. Okay, whatever that may be. You could paint, you could sing, draw, create something, but there's something about you being artistic. Okay. And you know how people who are like creatives and great artists, like some of their greatest work come from traumas and stuff that they've experienced. Like this is almost giving like somebody wanted to inflict so much predatory energy upon you, like or cast this energy in your life, or even inflict this directly onto you, so that yeah, you will produce great things, but eventually the stress and just the overwhelming energy of it all, like it would eventually take you out, like put you in situations or dynamics where those situation dynamics will take you out, or you will end up taking yourself out so that they can still benefit. Somebody wanted you got death rituals right here while I'm saying this. Somebody wanted whatever you were destined to do, they wanted to reap the cost, or no, they wanted to reap the harvest of whatever you create with whatever trauma that was inflicted in your life. Ain't that something? So they wanted you to be miserable. You got low vibration. They wanted you to be miserable. Okay, you gotta give up someone you love. Give up someone you love. Death rituals. Low vibrational. It says, so what the hell? So there's somebody here who's been in love with you for a long time. This person could have gave up you. Okay? Give up someone you love. Low vibrational, been in love with you for a long time. If somebody's been like low vibrational, like towards you, okay, it's like they kind of, in a way, they kind of sacrificed you or like gave you up for something to obtain something here. Give up someone you love. Death ritual. Been in love with you for a long time. A possession that spreads like an airborne disease. So there could be somebody who is possessed here. But anytime we're talking about things like possessions, being influenced and stuff, a lot of times it has something to do with what these people attach themselves to. Whether that's a people, place, or a thing, you know, they're responsible too. It's not just, oh, somebody did that to you. You know what I'm saying? And no, it's like in a way you have to make yourself vulnerable to that. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some type of opening, some type of access point. And this is why when you are somebody who's generally like of the light and stuff like that, they'll try to trigger certain low vibrational reactions out of you and agitate you, irritate you, traumatize you, put you in some type of low vibrational emotions or energy so that they can attach, possess, right? So somebody's attached or somebody was connected to some people here where the possession is spreading like an airborne disease. This could be karmic family, okay? This could be karma, any type of karmic group, coven, cult, whatever, collective. Penmanship. So there's somebody's a writer. Somebody, there's something about there's something about like if you just jot down things, you jot down your thoughts, you're a creative writer, poetry, whatever, you write music or something, like somebody, it's something about some type of penmanship. There could be something significant about script magic as well, like somebody writing something down like to manifest in your life. Okay? Something like that could be significant. This even been some, so this been in love with you for a long time. This even be this person who's writing something. Okay. Because now I'm hearing, I'm sending him a 4-page letter. You got consumer fraud lawsuits. Attach and feed consumer fraud lawsuits. Lawsuits. The person being sued is guilty. We got 2 cards right here. Talking about children here. It says we have to be careful what we show our kids. So something about children is definitely significant. Like somebody could have been exposing children, or like whether this is like children in their family, the children that they were around. It's like they were exposing them, like to groom them. They were exposing them to something inappropriate to groom them. Okay, some type of predatory behavior here. A possession that spreads like an airborne disease. Like what the hell? Now with the consumer fraud lawsuits, I'm even thinking about that like spiritually. Consumer fraud. It's like some type of energy manipulation to get somebody to consume something, or to be able to consume something or someone, take something on. Okay, something about that is significant. It's being exposed. It says karma-induced organ failure, heart attack, or stroke. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you guys ever felt, even with this mixed signals energy that came out, you got soulmate here. Somebody could have been trying to do this to a soulmate or soulmate. Lord, I hate to say it, maybe your soulmate was projecting this energy, or somebody was projecting this energy onto a soulmate. But you could even felt like certain like aches and pains, or like or whatever in certain areas, like maybe in your chest or anywhere or whatever. Somebody was trying to induce some type of organ failure or heart attack or a stroke on somebody, like via stress or spell casting. This is what's happening to them though, as karma. And I keep hearing that song. These are people who, look, there's something about you having supporters here. Okay? God's favor. And somebody's pissed because you know what they've invested so much to keep hidden. They're pissed, so they're pissed off at you because they invested so much energy to keep something hidden, even using like NDA, spell casting, using their personal witch or warlock, okay? Grooming kids to also keep something silent or hidden, or like whatever, or to engage in certain behaviors so that certain things won't be revealed that's happening in front of the kids or something like that, or how they're using the kids. And then so there could be something about bribing children, like giving them things, like chasing trends, like giving them like clothes, shoes, games, depending on the age of the kid, marijuana, something. What the fuck am I tapping into? And they're pissed because you know. Pissed at you because you know. This is somebody who literally is like pollution in a person. They just been spreading like amongst some type of group here. Spreading their... so that they can triangulate these people. And so, because they were able to consume these people, so to speak, or attach and feed off these people, puppet these people, they thought that the way that they were able to use this tactic to sacrifice other individuals for gain or something like that, to get what they want, they thought that they were going to be able to do the same thing to you. But it's like, They got a rude awakening here. You got idolatry, idol worship, stolen creative property. They got a rude awakening here. This person is being beat down into a confession, or there's people, these people that they've been using are being beat down into a confession. Somebody who's involved is. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. This person that's being beat down into a confession, they could want you as an ally now. This could be a soulmate. Let's see. Because of your authentic identity, you got authentic identity. Okay. I just saw, was that confirmation? Look, you got plastic smiles. Somebody wants you as an ally because you have this authentic identity. And they realize they're surrounded by people, you know, with plastic smiles, or they're faking. Like, it's a loveless situation. It's a loveless situation. There was a lot of illusions to make something seem like it was love. Confirmation. You got social media mask, but it's a whole lot of jealousy going on. It was never love. There's no love in it. There's no love in them. There's no truth in them. There's no love in them. Okay, just robbing and stealing to get what they want. Jealousy. Robbing and stealing those that they are jealous of to get what they want. Stealing creative property. They have no originality. Listen, if that's not satanic, I don't know what that is. I always say Satan is a thief. God is the creator. Satan is not a creator. He's a thief. He steals what God creates. Possess them. Okay? Rearrange it. Okay? To get what he wants. Masquerade himself as light. He don't create the light. He's not a creator of light. He puts on light to obtain shit. You know what I'm saying? With dark intentions and dark motives. This is what somebody's realizing here. You got drunk texts. Somebody's heavy, so somebody's drinking a lot. Somebody's drinking a lot. And y'all know anytime like with this drunk text energy, it's like that liquor courage. But I'm picking up somebody's trying to hide behind like being drunk. Somebody's trying to hide behind that. So, sweet words, hidden sting, avoiding the real issue, too good to be true, read between the lines. There's a truth being revealed about what somebody was sugarcoating. Somebody was sugarcoating some type of toxic, low vibrational energy that they were acting out of towards you or projecting onto you or something like that, helping people to carry out this energy. Maybe somebody got intoxicated and revealed the truth. Like, reveal the truth. You got truth revealed about some type of green flags about you. Okay? Healthy effort, clear communication about you clearly communicating something here about some people that they were associated with red flags, or some red flags that you identify. You learning some type of karmic lesson, or you trying to help somebody like learn some type of lesson involving like these people who were illuminating red flags, or there's something about you being 10 steps ahead and you clearly communicated why you was moving a certain type of way with people, like because of their toxicity or because of their toxic motives. Okay, so maybe there was some type of truth revealed, like when somebody was like intoxicated. I know one thing though. There's something significant about using sweet words in order to even get a crumb of your energy, like to get any amount of your energy, and that not working anymore. You're not even able to get breadcrumbs of your energy. And here's my thing, there's something about you being on your way out the door. You being on your way out the door. You still moving forward, being determined. Like, there's something about your self-determination that's unmatched, okay? It's unlike what these people have ever seen. Like, it's definitely not something that's within them. Truth revealed, and envy watching. Still watching you enviously, okay? Watching you continue to progress or move forward. Have some type of forward way of thinking. You still progressing, okay? It's like, even if they were able to get, like, to feed off some type of betrayals or some type of conflict or whatever they were projecting onto you, or little shit, or even gossip and slander, it's like it didn't stop you from moving forward. It's like they're continuously watching you move forward in a way. Like what they realize is that this is not making you turn around. Basically, like the whole point of this was to get you to turn around or to come back or to return, and you're still moving forward. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is why they're still envious of you. Intuition, and you know this. You're picking up on this intuitively as well. Truth revealed, and you also have the truth about you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, you got the green light. Now I'm hearing, give me the green light. Give me just one night. Somebody's secretly crushing on you, okay? Somebody could want to love bomb you, okay, because of some type of Nine of Pentacles energy you're in, okay, with this situational single, like single by choice. You're not desperate. You're not desperate to be a connection. You're not desperate for companionship if it's not up to par. Get what I'm saying? Like, you still not settling, okay? Even if somebody was trying to hex your love life, it's like, okay, that's not gonna, it's like, these are people who don't love themselves, or these are people who didn't have real examples. Maybe you didn't have an example of somebody who really loved themselves, like in physical form, but you got the example through God. You're the example for yourself. Self-love, family, family and fake friends. This could be karmic family and fake friends who don't love themselves, who got a problem with you loving yourself. Okay, was trying to convince a soulmate that you don't love yourself, or manipulate a soulmate who doesn't love themselves. Okay, somebody just wants one night with you, or just wants one more chance. I'm hearing Biggie, give me one more chance. And then I seen like Big G. So you're coming off like a big spiritual gangster. Oh my God. I'm hearing, what up, big homie? Yo, like, nah, like your energy really is coming off as like gangster, like big gangster. Like the way that you're moving, like, listen. You know how sometimes you can go through so much shit that some of the stuff, like, you could even start to forget because it's been so much. Like, y'all could really be the energy of like never forgetting, and like people are afraid of you being like in this healing era, you being meditative and really trusting your intuition, because it's something about you picking up on just how much envy you were that was surrounding your life, like throughout your life, like you being able to see, look, jealousy right behind it, jealousy, envy, past life, divine timing. It was just a matter of time. Okay, they wanted you to be too distracted, too overwhelmed with like drama and stuff like that, or people trying to create drama in your life. Okay, they didn't want you to sit and meditate long enough to like really peep what's going on, what's happening, what they're doing, what the purpose of something is. Like, they didn't want you to get all the like the full information about something. Mm-hmm. Self-care mode. So I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is giving like a, this is almost like Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, some type of toxic show, toxic series that you've outgrown. You know, like those shows, those reality shows that are just so drama filled. This is giving like those type of shows, and you simply just logging off. You not being into it anymore. Yeah, you've logged off from these stories, like these story modes, like these toxic dynamics and situations. Like, you're completely logged off, you're completely detached, you're completely uninterested. Okay, yeah, there's something about you getting plenty of rest. Okay, healthy rituals, being able to recharge, especially like recharge from people trying to cause you energetic leaks, or people constantly trying to sacrifice you for some type of gain here, or some type of level up, or trying to sabotage your level ups. Okay. You're choosing peace over people pleasing. You're choosing peace over idolatry. These are people who they idol one another. They idol people. They idol celebrities. They idol certain trends more than they do the Most High God. Okay, and you're just simply not that. Okay, you're your own priority. Some of these people, you could just be loving them from a distance. Yep. You got fake friends here. You can have fake friends who are always intimidated by some type of influence that you've always had. Some type of strong, intense, like powerful, like influence, like maybe you being passionate or something like that, having a passionate energy about you, having a fierceness about you. Okay, especially like with that speaking up energy. Maybe this was you for a very long time. Okay, if you don't want to do something, you're not going to do it, and you make it clear and you speak up. Like, you could have had people who were intimidated by that, who were envious of that, like the fact that you were like that, and also the attention. Like, there could even be something about people liking you, like the opposite sex, like growing a liking for you, like because of you being this way, like being like so steadfast in your authentic identity, right? And there's something about wanting you to aimlessly be driven by impulse, or these are people who are aimlessly driven by their impulses. Okay, and you've actually mastered that. Yeah, stopping the silence. Yep, and it says prepare for financial overflow. And this has something to do with like past life as well, like this financial overflow. Yeah, this is giving old money and new money. You could be a woman who's celibate. Yeah, they tried to so somebody attempted to erase a woman who is celibate, who's destined for some type of financial overflow. Okay, because they were intimidated by somebody's like courage to like speak up, to stop the silence, like about predatory behaviors or like grooming behaviors, like yeah. I'm telling you, you're being viewed as an OG, okay, and innocent. You're innocent, so your innocence is being seen here. It's being highlighted. You're being perceived as the OG, like in whatever this is, or even like in spirituality, like your spiritual essence. Because I really was picking up on people who contributed to like some type of sabotage, trying to sabotage you because you were this way. Like, if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it, and you're going to make it clear. You're going to clearly communicate, and you're going to be courageous enough to stop the silence, and be the one to say something instead of just acting with everybody else, or just blending with everybody, siding with. Yeah, nah. There could be people who participated in envying you, wanting to sabotage you, preying on your downfall, trying to embody you being this way. Now they're trying to make it seem like they are that, or that they've been that, they were that. Okay. They don't want to admit that you influenced them. They don't want to admit that they were inspired by you to have this identity. It says, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? But they're still not right within though. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? This is why you're winning, because you're right within. The fuck? Tell them, Lauren. Somebody name could be Lauren. Or somebody name could start with an L. Somebody's last name could be Hill. Yeah, this is like, because I'm hearing hills and valleys. Like, you've survived, you've thrived through some type of valleys here. Okay, more than listen, 12 on the clock. This is giving like you've undergone more valleys than you should have, because of people being envious of how you're moving and how you choose to prioritize yourself. Ain't got shit to do with them. These are people who they move out of an ego that's built off collective lies, chasing trends, aimlessly being driven by impulses. Okay? Intimidated and envious of you because of your self-determination, your discipline, you increasing your discipline, maximizing that shit, amplifying it, being bold enough to embrace truth of self at all costs. They can't stand the thought. Now, look, some of them can't stand the thought of facing you because of what you know. So they settled with you or attempting to erase you or supporting somebody who's attempting to erase you. They settled with that because they can't stand the thought of facing you because of what you know. Damn, ain't that something? A soulmate. These are people who's been like, somebody sided with people or a person who's been a con artist for a very long time. And the whole time when they thought they was working you, they was working on dying. Oh. It says, after experiencing you as a romantic partner, it's hard to settle for anything less. I'm hearing this song that says, never be the same. Yeah, they looking at, so everybody else after you, they looking at them like catfish. Or somebody was catfished here. Yep. And now you're silent with them. And somebody was tricked into being silent with you or weaponizing silence with you. Now you're silent with them. And after experiencing you, it's like everything that came after you, like they're looking at these people like lesser than. They don't want to settle with these people. Never be the same. Never be the same. Gossip meal. This is the gossip. There's gossip about your green flags going on. Okay? Yep. There's a lot of gossip going on. Like, this would even be like gossip that's not working in your favor. Like, the way that I'm seeing this, there's a group who was, so there's a person. This could have started off with 2 or 3 people that started some type of gossip mill, and they involve like others. And it's like the people outside of the main source of the gossip, now the gossip is in your favor. At first the gossip was against you. Now the gossip is in your favor because these people are gossiping about you embodying some type of green flags, and these other people faking the funk, fake and fraudulent, plastic smiles, energy vampires, thirsty, desperate, impulsive, and envious. Okay, family. This could be about family for some of you. Family drama. Somebody was catfished. They thought that they were in some type of powerful or dynamic duo, and they were catfished. This could be what's being gossiped about. There's a lot of gossip going on. This could even be like this different, different groups. Okay, surrounding your life. There's a lot of gossip going on about your true authentic identity, bro. Listen. And whoever this is, they got catfishes. They thought they was in some type of dynamic or powerful duo or something. This person can't stand the thought of facing you because of what you know. They know you're intuitive. They know that you know. And there's anybody who participated in trying to torture, torment, bring suffering to your life, trying to end your life. These people, somebody here, there's a person in particular that's being kept alive to be tormented. There could be somebody who's in idle ideation. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. I even heard like somebody could be trying to drink themselves to death. They're being kept alive to be tormented. This is somebody who wanted some type of suffering for you to be ongoing. Okay? This is what's manifested. They manifested that for themselves. Someone who battled with severe trust issues wants to go all in with you, but this person could have anxiety around facing you because of what you know. Oh my God, that's a lot of tea coming out. If somebody's trying to get some type of money or something that's associated with you, or there's something about them being blocked out of this, like blocked and deleted, or somebody was trying to block you from receiving some type of money or a conversation about money that belongs to you. Okay, somebody's trying to delete some type of files here that's been leaked. The truth has been revealed. It's a lot of tea coming out, bro. Like, I feel like I need to start another video. Somebody who was working on like trying to have you unalive, like somebody could be finding out that they have full-blown AIDS. Especially with this kept alive to be tormented, this gossip that's going on. Y'all see how much cards I just picked up? The package. And I wrote this because of R. Kelly trapped in the closet. Package. Package. And whoever this is, what's right behind the package? Intentionally lying about their illness. This person that was giving, so this is out of the 2 or 3 people who was the source of some type of gossip here. And you do have a cult leader here, a person with your warlock cult leader. Whoever this was that wanted to dominate and control you, or dominate and control the situation involving you, maybe involving a soulmate, involving some money. Okay, whether this is okay. Listen, family drama is out here. All this. Whoever this was that was providing unsound counsel, this unsound counsel is now falling on deaf ears. There could be gossip about this person intentionally lying about their illness. This could be why somebody was trying. Okay, this is okay. Kept alive to be tormented. And this is the thing. What I just heard, this is giving like, yeah, somebody's experiencing like nausea. Maybe this would be somebody who found out that they were involved with this person. Somebody's sick though. Because I'm definitely like picking up on like nausea. A dog going back to their own vomit. There's something about a scripture like that, like a dog returning to its vomit. I've actually seen that before. I've actually seen a dog vomit and then go back and eat it. There's something about this energy that's present here. Jeez, this. Some of you guys could like want to write books or write music or write like do I don't know, like write movies or something. Somebody wants to write something who's authentic. You got authentic artists who write their own music. It's here. Damn. There is a mutual love that's returning. Somebody wants to return back to you and bear it all. Okay. Somebody could feel like that's their only option for real. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody don't. If somebody want to get back on the right track, they don't have a choice but to mend things with you. Yeah. Okay, because mind you, some of my music industry cards are mixed. Look, you got obedience to God is key. This is something that God has been like putting on somebody's spirit, putting on somebody's heart, and it's like they're going to have to obey God. You got obedience to God is key. But there's a producer here called Buddha Bless. This card is out. And what he says, or what people say, they'll be like, Buddha bless this beat. Whatever somebody's creative ventures are or something like that, they're going to have to obey God by mending some type of wrongs that they've done with you if they want any blessings toward their creativity, period. Or whatever they're trying to build. If they want something to get back in alignment, they're going to have to mend their wrongs here. Chess moves. You've been playing chess this whole time, collective. With this selective communication that you have, that you embrace, like you're very selective about what you share and what you communicate. This is chess moves. These people underestimated what you knew. They underestimated what you knew, and even if that, it's like they were in fear of what you were capable of knowing or finding out, and this is why there was so much energy like invested in silencing you with this NDA energy, spell casting. Okay, leaked files. There is something significant about physical leaked files here. But I feel like this is also referring to your insights, your psychic insights. Okay, you leaking things that were supposed to be like hidden, buried, taken to the grave type shit. Like, nah, we gonna bring that information out, and how about you go to the grave after we bring the information out? Like, and that's what I was hearing about this person who's being kept alive, to be tormented. It's like all this death magic and death spells that they were doing. Now they gonna go. They gonna go sooner than they really had to. They definitely not gonna live a long life until that right now. But they gonna be kept alive while all this shit come out. All these lies, all these little suspicious documents, all the shit that they did, inheritance fraud, they gonna be kept alive for everybody to see, everybody to know. You're not gonna be able to take yourself out, none of that. You're not gonna be able to drink yourself to death, the pills, nothing, nothing. And this makes me think about, I remember when I was younger, I had a cousin who she borrowed, okay, I let her borrow my car. Okay, she's really using me, but I let her borrow my car. Um, so she can, do the little freak nasty with some dude. And they fucked my car up, right? They fucked my car up, and I'm talking about like kicking, like breaking shit, kick shit, all type of shit, right? And it was like a little hoopty. It was my first car. So the next day, she wanted me to take it, even though even though I gave her, like, and this was literally a condom. I think I had found this condom, but I kept it on me. I gave her a condom. She didn't use it, and then wanted me to take her to the store to get, and this could be relevant to somebody's situation. She wanted me to take her to the store to get a Plan B pill. I took her to the store to get a Plan B pill. Oh my God, this girl was so fucking toxic. She didn't tell me that she was planning to steal the pill. So now she got me with her while she's committing a crime. And it's like, as soon as we got in there, it's like I intuitively picked up on, like, okay, this girl about to steal. So I separated myself from her, right? She called me and was like, okay, I'm ready. And was at the front of the store. So I go to her. She ain't got no bag or nothing. Mind you, I picked up on the energy like after the fact. And she opens her hand and got the plan. I don't know how to do it, because it was at a CVS. CVS could be significant. Plan B pills could be significant. Okay. But I don't know. Y'all know, like, those pills, the way that they used to do it, they would have guards over, like if you lift the thing up, it'll make a noise like dun 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 dun, so the people can know. Because I guess that's common, like, for people to steal stuff like that. And some way or another, she was able to successfully steal that shit. How about she still got pregnant? She went through all that and still got pregnant. This is somebody's situation here. Something is playing out like that for somebody. And somebody's name could start with a B, because her name start with a B. Baby. What was the dude's name? Somebody's name could start with an A. Somebody's name could start with a B. That's significant. Okay. Like a catfish here. A catfish. A catfish who's raging because somebody won't commit to them. Damn. There's a catfish raging because somebody won't commit to them, or because, yeah, this could be multiple people, but somebody is like desperate because somebody won't commit to them. This could be somebody who wants to commit to you. God damn. Oops. I'll tell you, this could be somebody who wants to commit to you. Okay, because of how strong you are, because you being able to heal through something here, because of how courageous you are, you even healing them, like you being able to tame them. Okay, because anytime I see the scream card, it makes me think of like taming a beast or something like that. Like, somebody could be a Leo, somebody could be Aquarius. Double Leo is out here. This might be a Gemini. Gemini, Aquarius, Leo. Somebody definitely got a strong Leo placement. Pisces is here as well. High Priestess. Yeah. You had to tea about some type of planned sacrifice before the whole ordeal went down, bro. Like, because of a previous plan, because you already being a target of the sacrifice side from your karmic family, like it's given that it started at home first for some of you. Okay, and so whenever you went out and about and it's like other people were being puppeted and used to like try to do this to you, it's like you were always 10 steps ahead. You were even 10 steps ahead, like even when karmic family, like there's something about you kind of naturally or intuitively moving, like moving around things, like popping up at the right time, like to see certain shit, you feel me? Like when it was supposed to be secretive and you would just pop up at the right time, you just so happen to be nearby, you just so happen to hear some shit, you feel me? Like it's like your ancestors was moving you like that, God was moving you like that. There's something about you just being led by the spirit like that. A whole threat the whole damn time. Even as a kid, a threat the whole damn time. The whole damn time. Yeah, you were too strong for these people to silence. You were too strong. I'll tell you, there's something significant about a main three here with these three hyenas targeting this goat. And quiet as kill. These people are intimidated by you. Because what's holding these hyenas back from attacking this goat? Nothing. Something spiritual, maybe? But what's holding them back? The fact that this goat don't have any fear. The fact that you're fearless. That's why they can't. That's why they can't attack you. And these hyenas, like it makes me think about Lion King. It makes me think about Scar and the hyenas. You know, it was a lot of boasting going on. It was a lot of, amongst each other. But it's like when it was time, like when Mufasa showed up, none of that energy was there. All that was gone. All that fake strength and stuff was gone. Now, if anything, they felt a little stronger when they had Scar on their side. Okay, when Scar was able to get rid of Mufasa, but they underestimated the next heir. And that's what it is. Like you're the next heir to something here. Like they were able to do something to an ancestor. They were able to successfully do something to somebody who was also supposed to be strong. And so these people like really got ahead of themselves. They thought they was gonna be able to do this to you too. This could be in any type of dynamic. Somebody got away with doing something to somebody who was also strong. Okay, they got away with that. Okay, and this is what made them overzealous and thinking that they were going to be able to do this to you. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm hearing in Trophies remix with Drake and Migos, because we got the four wands here next to the star card and the screen card. I'm hearing when Offset was like, sitting at home, I would contemplate how I'm gonna switch up my situation. Trying to see the bigger picture, pull up the washer with my new fish. No, it ain't no money issues. Granted, all my mama wishes. But that's not the part though. The part when he was like, sitting at home, I would contemplate how I'm gonna switch up my situation. Trying to see the bigger picture. It's something about you always having the bigger picture as your focal point. Seeing the bigger picture. No matter what type of chaos or drama ensued, you were always able to see the bigger picture of whatever that drama was, whatever that conflict was. Okay, and it helped you make wise decisions here or be able to make chess moves in this situation. Mm-hmm. Four of Wands. It's almost like this Four of Wands is you, literally. With Nine of Wands here, persistence, and the Emperor. Perseverance. The Four of Wands, wands. There's something about your discipline, you disciplining your impulses. Even when you do get triggered, even in the face of when something is not right, when something is wrong, like there's something about you disciplining yourself, or you growing more disciplined when you are triggered. Okay, when you get triggered, or when somebody's trying to trigger you, like even with this High Priestess energy. And I'm not sure if this is the sun or the lovers, but there's a sun, there's an ancestor in the sun. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, y'all. Something about cantaloupe could be significant in the sacral chakra. Mm. Or you just eating. So this could have something to do with you just doing things to heal yourself, to heal your body, or to like aid yourself in your mental health and your emotional regulation by what you consume as well. Okay, like you're all that, like you're mindful and conscious of all that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and things are continuously falling into place for you. It's something about you staying alive, you still thriving, you knowing how to stay alive. Okay, you knowing how to combat things that were intended to pollute your system, to poison you, poison who you are, poison your mindset. Okay, you knowing how to use things that are tangible to create, to reestablishing some type of balance or purification or detoxification. Okay. And I'm hearing the song God Provides by Tamala Man. Like, even when these people were doing, like, going overboard with some type of spell casting here, like, trying to sabotage your efforts or whatever, it's like, there's something about God always providing for you, like, providing for you, to get you through, get you by. Like, you always had something that could get you by, that wouldn't have you in a position that these people wanted you in. They couldn't get the full results of what they were working toward for you, okay? There was always some type of protection, always something being provided, like something, God always just came through for you. Like, look at this whole army. Look at this entire army behind this beast that this person is. You see what I'm saying? This is literally the energy for you. Ooh. Now, I already said in one video before, we are like, do people actually think about the people that they are trying to sacrifice? Like, when I think about pillars like Malcolm X and people like that, it's like, okay, so now this person is no longer restricted or limited by body, and they're fully in the spirit realm. Like, just imagine what they're capable of. Like, whatever ancestors or people that were sacrificed and stuff like that, it's like, bro, think about what they're capable of in the spirit realm. Like, and if they're tied to you anyhow, and you did, like, you left some type of positive imprint on these people, you better believe like these people are like working on your behalf behind the scenes. With this Six of Wands energy, absolutely. Yeah, it's like you're too quick on your feet for these people. Like, you're too quick on your feet. And fearless. Confirmation with the Ace of Swords. Yep. It's like you always get away. You see this person running in the background? Running. It's almost like somebody thinking that if they get you close to this edge, or they get you to this tipping point right here, you're gonna just stop and panic or come back around. You like, nope, leap right off that shit. Let's see if I can fly this motherfucker. We just got to see if I can find this bitch. We just gonna have to see if I can fly this motherfucker. We just gonna have to hit the little Kim in this bitch. Like, listen, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, this makes like, even so you got the devil card, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Right? This makes me think about Pharaoh and Moses, when God parted the Red Sea, so all Moses people can get through the sea and get on the other side. And then Pharaoh in his arrogance really thought that, because he was just aimlessly being driven by impulse, still chasing them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, God already said let them go. Like, and so this is like, here's the thing: you never had to make the decision to let them go and actually obey God. God was gonna get it done regardless, because it's God. Like, what are we talking about? I gave you the opportunity, okay, to redeem yourself. You chose arrogance. I mean, but I'm still gonna get my people away from you. Like, what are we talking about? And because he was aimlessly driven by impulse, he really thought that he was going to be able to also run within the waters, or when the sea was parted, and actually survive. And God closed that ocean right on his ass and his accomplice, period. And that's what's going on with these people. Like, if you look at this energy in the background, somebody thought they was going to keep chasing after you. I'm chasing after you. Look at them. They're injured. They're injured. Confirmation. The analogy I just used with the Red Sea, and you see how she just pouring the water. Like, listen, you was going where? I'm telling you, like, parasites. Thinking with greed, okay? Thinking with lust. Thinking with what they can consume. Like, look. And they ran themselves right into their own trap. They ran themselves right into a trap here. It's like they set their own traps, but God set their traps too. God set his own traps for these folks too. Period. Their investments did not render them what they thought were going to happen to you, but it's certainly happening to them. And what I just said, these people set their own traps for you, but God says this. God, you're the trap. You are the trap. You're the trap collective. These people had tried to set you up over and over again, but the whole time you was the setup. God used you as the setup to get these people. With the 7, look at this. Look at this. The whole you got the Grim Reaper back there. The whole time. And look at them plotting and shit. The whole time they was the setup. And look at you escaping. They was the setup the whole time. You see how big this snake has been able to grow? That snake been eating good. Until he thought he was going to consume you. Shit. And split that bitch right down the middle. What are we talking about? I'm telling you, somebody's sick. Somebody's sick. You see that? You see that in the back? They can't keep up with you. They're in the judgment. They can't keep up. It's something about you being able to recover, relax, okay? Still be able to manifest some type of resources, some type of flow here, some type of abundance, okay? I'm telling you, somebody has a warrant for their arrest. Somebody is getting locked up here. They can't keep up with you. They was not quick enough. This is a motherfucking leopard. That's a cheetah, a leopard, one of the fastest cats in the goddamn. How did cheetah get sacrificed, bro? Come on now. You got the 8 of Wands here. right before the Five of Swords is the Eight of Wands. They couldn't catch you up. And though have they tried desperately. There's something about you having some type of oversight, like some type of foresight. You got the Empress here with an owl on her hand, wisdom. Okay? And then in this Five of Swords, this conflict, chaos, okay, brutality, all this shit, war, battles. You see this lion just overlooking everything? Somebody was definitely watching and waiting, okay, for something to manifest, for some type of defeat to unfold for you. But they can't reach you, bro. Oh my God. They can't reach you. This is you out here in the ocean. They can't reach you. I'm telling you, Nine of Cups, you got some people wishing for you to be their ally, wishing for you to come back and save them or rescue them. I'm hearing this time, won't you save me, face ass. Somebody's name could be Nikki or start with an N. This time, won't you save me, face ass? Like, this is how some people feel. This time, won't you, did you save me? Did you reach out to save me? Look, last card, I'm gathering all the cards. The High Priestess is the last one out here. This can even be your energy, turning the other cheek. You know what's going on. You know that shit backfiring. You know somebody turn the other cheek. That's your energy. Y'all turn the other cheek when it came to me. Like, what you thought was gonna happen? Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Like, listen. The High Priestess knows. She may not reveal everything that she knows, but there's a lot that she knows. Okay? Turning the other cheek. Yeah, you ain't gotta determine when you're gonna be silent. Not these folks. I don't know what they thought this was. They definitely had the game fucked up. I'll tell you that now. A King of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This is definitely giving somebody who thought they was gonna establish some or maintain some type of control or dominance over you. This is somebody with a big ego. You got a big ego. Such a huge ego. Ooh. Six of Swords. Somebody was definitely trying to like they were definitely trying to affect your mental health, like in a big way, to affect your memory about things that happened, things that were being done, things that were done to you. Or they wanted you to stop speaking about something here that you saw, something that you saw but didn't see. And this is what I mean. You see how he has the blindfold on, but there's all these eyes around him? Something that you saw but didn't see. Like, if you catch my drift, like somebody raised their wand against you and telling you, okay, abuse their power somehow to silence some type of secrets. So keep something secret about a death. Keep something hidden. You got the death card here. Something was only a matter of time. And here's the reason why I said it was trying to affect your memory, like desperately. This is somebody in the background, like a doctor or something, operating on something in the back, right? But then you got the elephant here. I know memory, okay? Ancestral energy. This has a lot to do with your ancestors, like, or this has something to do with an ancestor here. They wanted to silence you or prevent you from obtaining some type of fortune or some look, using roots or something. Using roots maybe. My God. Yep, you got the Tower here. And the Five of Wands reverse. Man, these cards so deep, bruh. There was definitely somebody that they sent in, like maybe their last effort was to Their last effort was to send somebody that was supposed to be able to camouflage themselves to for you to be captured or caught up or something. But this Five of Wands is in the reverse. But you see how he's planning to throw this cloak over this iguana, like catch this iguana, but it's in the reverse. So that was a fail. That was a fail, epic fail. And it's created a tower immediately. Immediately. Like when that plan didn't work out, that created an immediate tower. There could be something significant about you having dreams about these people panicking. Panicking. You could have a dream about setup energy, trying to catch you but missing, you escaping and getting away after them trying to set you up and catch you. That was your confirmation of whomever this person was, this camouflage being that they were trying to use to deceive you to catch you up. That was your confirmation. When I say an immediate tower unfolded after this shit, an immediate tower. Yep, because that plan didn't go as planned. Two of Wands in the reverse. Because look, the Sun card. You were enlightened on what they were doing. So somebody thought, so this person thought they was playing you and they got played. You played them like a fucking fiddle. Okay? Look at this. You see this one, you see this kid right here just dancing, like just dancing, ballerina in a way, and this person, this other kid trying to catch her. Yeah. It didn't require you to exhaust too much energy is what it's giving. Like it was textbook. It's giving like textbook manipulator. Like, yeah. But that's the thing. It's like it was less about this person's like ability to like, it was less about this person's like intelligence, but more so about the relationship with the person. They thought your relationship with this person, and this could be a family member, they thought some type of memories with this person, like your relationship was going to be enough for this person to be able to camouflage, deceive you, trick you up. But no, it wasn't. Yep, it's just like you know too much about that person as well with King of Cups here. Yeah. Or this is talking about you having like emotional control, emotional discipline. Like, I can love you and still see you as toxic. You know what I'm saying? I just love you and still be intuitive about the situation. Like, what the fuck? Yep, that's what they underestimated. I tell you, they panicking. It's got something to do with the court system. Why they're panicking with this Two of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, a father didn't expect you to be able to recreate some type of balance here. Like they were actively working to imbalance you or throw you off, and they didn't expect you to be able to like balance things back out. This is a failed investment. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Because you're too intuitive. Your psychic abilities. Bro, listen. They not about to take shit up. They not about to eat off you ever again. I don't know what the fuck. They not. This is not happening. You got Six of Cups in the reverse. Look at all these people just eating together. Nope. They can't attach to you. There's something about a deficit going on here because all right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. It's the confirmation for me. Look, and right before I was about to leave, there could be a Queen of Cups in the reverse that's involved. There could be a father and a karmic feminine working together, and a karmic feminine family member working together with a father. Okay. And I'm even hearing Drake when he was like, look, bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they're wishing on me. Look at this. Look at this shit. And I'm hearing ring the alarm. You were alerted about what was going on, like what somebody was doing, like a family member that was being used, like to slip under the radar, or to have you be set up, or to contribute to you, to this father, an aunt, or whatever, set you up. It's like you were illuminated. Like you two tapped the fuck in. Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, bro, they were desperate. They really thought this was gonna be it. They thought some type of memories you had with this family member was gonna like be that. Yeah, yeah. Mm. But here's the thing: you have a reputation of like, you have a reputation of how you play your cards, like playing the cards that you're dealt, like very strategically, like for your highest good, or like, bro. But these people, no. If they feel like they had to kill people, kill family members, expedite people's deaths, lie, manipulate paperwork, um, steal mail and stuff like that, and there could have been an aunt that was having her mail sent to your home, or like your parents' home or something like that, like just trying to mix the signals and stuff like that. Somebody was sending their mail to somebody else's house, okay, to create some type of tie there to use later. And you could have peeped this. You could have felt like something was off about that. Something was suspicious about that. There's a few things you felt like was off or suspicious that you questioned, and you just, it caused you to raise an eyebrow. And it's like the person, because they were still adamant with getting away with whatever this was, it's like they were still doing things that were kind of just adding to the evidence that you were already collecting over time concerning this person or these people. Like they played themselves. And they thought trauma, conjuring trauma in your life, putting roots on you and stuff like that, to be raped. That's fucked up. To be raped. There could even be like some type of evidence of this happening, like to several people in your family, like sisters, brothers, like just sexual assault, sexual assault, sexual assault. Like somebody used this as a tactic of control and domination, so that they can slip under the radar for shit that they was doing for greed, comfort fucking. This is how they were thriving. There could be something significant about right after a loved one passed away, like this person trying to be smiley and be in your face and play nice, and something about you were so like tapped in with that ancestor, that loved one. It's like you saw right through whoever this was, and you let it be known. Like, and there's something about you looking at them like, I know what the fuck you did. Why the fuck is you talking to me? Okay, probably not even responding to them. Like they could have spoke to you and you just looked at them like, I know what you did. I know what you're trying to do. Right? Whether you said it or not, you kind of just looked at that person. You started to look at these people differently, and they peeped it too. You didn't make it a secret. You let them know that you were that something. You let them know that you peeped. There's some suspicious activity going on. Okay, like because you started moving different with them or stuff like that, or pulling back, pulling away, withdrawing. And man, when I look, that's when the plan was in order. That's when the plan was in order. To sacrifice you, to silence you. You were a threat to to the whole operation. But they couldn't touch you though. The whole time those ancestors was working with you, and those loved ones was working with you, protecting you in the ethers as well. Okay? I mean, there is that, but there is God above all. Like, what is wrong with these people? I'm telling you. There's something, listen, there's something about your spiritual rank. You being above these people. Like, it ain't even on no arrogant shit. But I can't really show. I hope y'all can see this. I think this is the Empress card. But you see how she's sitting high up on this mountain, or like the top of the waterfall. All this water, all this intuition, all this discernment, all this psychic gifts, all this creativity. They on the ground level. You sitting up here. Who they capturing? What they supposed to be capturing? You way up here. What? It's given that there's a flood amongst these people. Like, they getting washed out, wiped out. They're being wiped out. They can't hide, they can't camouflage, they can't blend in. None of that. None of that. They can't masquerade anymore. There's something about a family member that's been like putting roots on other family members that like kind of peep what was going on, or could have been like a threat to what they were doing. Like they put roots on these people too. Yeah, but they still weren't quick enough. They weren't quick enough because there could have already been some communication that unfolded or unraveled before they put roots on these particular family members. They weren't quick enough. There's something about you being like, you getting confirmation from family members that an aunt or somebody, karmic relative, put roots on to keep something quiet or hidden about them stealing an inheritance, or them expediting a loved one's death or something, like them, for them to commit some fraud. They weren't quick enough. There could be something significant about you getting confirmation from an uncle, you get confirmation from an aunt about what certain family members were into or what they were doing, or some suspicion surrounding their death and stuff like that, or certain family members that were estranged and why they were estranged, why they weren't dealing with certain people anymore. Yeah, somebody could have did something like to make it look like they was on good terms, like they was trying to paint an image like, oh, shit was cool between them and these people, you know, but there was some type of energetic manipulation or some type of root work going on to make it appear that way. Yeah, and you know it. You got the 6 of Wands. I'm trying to think what this card is. Split personality. 2 of Swords. They put some roots on these people, bruh. They put some roots on these people. Okay, so they can be in union with them, or things look sweet on the outside. Okay, to do away with suspicions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. 5 of Swords, confirmation. Yo, this shit, wow. I didn't even expect to like really tap in on all that. For real. But the African American tarot is gonna do it every time, I'm telling you. And I just grabbed this. I haven't used these cards in a minute. 101. There could be something significant about your father and your sister, your father and your father's daughter, something like that. That could be significant as well. Somebody was trying to use somebody who looks similar to you to get away with some type of fraud as well. Unsound counsel is falling on deaf ears. So this could be like some type of unsound counsel against you or about you. It's falling on deaf ears. Well, the way that I heard that, something that was falling on deaf ears could be being investigated now. You got handlers, unsound counsel. Handlers giving unsound counsel is now falling on deaf ears. Or people are being deaf to some type of unsound counsel or advice or some type of bribery or some type of threats. Whoever that's doing this, their name could start with an ADGSL, or your name could start with an ADGSL. Somebody's name could be Mike. Somebody's name could be Will. Okay, something about a will could be significant. Something about you made it. Like you made it out of something here. Something's gonna be booming for you soon, or something is booming for you, but you made it. Like this could be what somebody's saying. Like you made it. or you need this confirmation. You need to know that you made it, okay, out of something here, because they were definitely working on you dying or working on unaliving you, but you made it. You survived. You escaped. Handlers working on dying, like they just been working on unaliving themselves, okay, or even trying to prolong their lives, okay, because it's like that's their karma, because it's some type of blood sacrifice, bro. That's their karma, bro. So it's almost like trying to sacrifice somebody else in place of their they're losing their lives, okay, to extend their lives, or to even extend something that they got going. It's got something to do with like wealth or finances, okay. Doing a blood sacrifice is to keep something thriving. Yeah. Mafia. No, these people definitely operate like some type of cult here, and they attack the people in the bloodline who are like who have some type of royalty about them, or like royal past life, or they have like a royal energy or essence about them. Like they attack these particular people. These are the people that they target. Yeah, they work together and they swear like to keep stuff silent, keep this silent, or they NDAs. So this could be like working with officials or stuff like that. Officials, toxic, demonic officials. Okay, NDAs, using NDA contracts or something like that. I'm gonna have to do another music industry read. There's something about you still you. Oh, well, I heard there's something about you still using your creativity, authenticity, and uniqueness, or you still embodying this energy. Somebody's losing creativity. Somebody's losing something that they was harvesting off of you, or trying to steal from you, or steal from somebody here. They're losing it. This could be a result of somebody calling their energy back, or somebody escaping or detaching from them. They were using something that belonged to somebody else, or feeding, like whatever they was able to feed, attach to, and feed, or something about them losing their grip on something or somebody. If somebody was able to like deceive people into thinking that they were like credible, they were sincere, da 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 da, they're losing that. This person's name could start with a V, K, O, W, M, or Y. Or that could be your initials. They stole life insurance money that belonged to you. Damn. First, last, middle initial, A, D, G, S, L, V, K, O, W, N, Y. Louis Vuitton can be significant. LV, they stole life insurance money that belonged to you. There's something about these people getting caught up, like because of things that they were purchasing with some type of stolen money here to keep up with appearances or something like that, or for people to view them in a certain light. Okay, somebody's on your side in the situation here. Somebody's on your side. Okay, I'm feeling led to scribe with these two cards. Somebody could drive an SUV that's involved, or something about SUV could be significant. SUV. Somebody's name could be Sonia. Somebody's low-key on your side, like this could be hidden from you, like somebody who's on your side. Okay. Something about a dog or dogs could be significant. Dogs, a dog. Um, oh, I'm tired. I gotta close out. Wyoming could be significant. Okay. South Georgia could be significant. Um, Somebody's initials could be AD. There could be something here about AIDS. There could be low, slow. I did so something about Detroit could be significant. Detroit, Michigan could be significant. Okay. Atlanta, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. Somebody could work at Dollar General. Okay. What is going on? What? Somebody's initials could be KD. Somebody's name could be Katie or Kate that's involved. Somebody who drink a lot of soda could be significant. Like, what the hell? I'm spending too much time there. Alright, let's move on. Georgia State could be significant. Somebody's name is definitely Mike. Mike, Michael, Will, William, Williams, Wilson, Williamson, Micah. Oh, that just made me think about Mike and Ice. Boy, they used to be my shit. A guilty parent. There could be a guilty parent who has those initials. And what's crazy is that in the initial card, you also have WM or MW. You got VKO, WMY. You got Mike and Will. ADGSL, a guilty parent. A guilty parent is pissed because you know what they've invested so much to keep hidden. And a part of what they've been trying to keep hidden is about a blood sacrifice. It's about stolen life insurance money that belonged to you. Okay, somebody's losing creativity or uniqueness on how to keep something hidden here. NDAs, okay? Damn. Chasing trends. A guilty parent chasing trends. Attempted erasure. This person definitely attempted to erase you or have you erased. Or attempted to erase something here. They're losing creativity on how to erase something or keep something hidden. And I'm gonna tell you this: these NDAs can only do but so much, especially like if it's somebody who's like convicted by God. That them NDAs can only do but so much. It's like when a look, office politics, NDAs, office fucking politics, workplace alliances and secrets, power plays, smiles in meetings, whispers in hallways. Protect your reputation. Protect your reputation. What I was about to say, and I just seen the level of hard truth revealed. If somebody is like really convicted by God and they are in some type of NDA involving like something demonic, that NDA can only do but so much, because if that person really gets tapped in with God and they get in that fearless energy and like they get on the side of like being protected by the divine, that NDA ain't gonna do shit. They could be trying to pay somebody off, like to keep somebody silent here. Everybody got a number. This could be like a discussion. This could be like a conversation. Like somebody could be wanting to confess or speak up or like get out of something here, and it's like somebody's still trying to bribe them like to keep something silent or whatever. They're losing creativity and uniqueness on how to like keep something hidden or keep somebody silent. Listen, this shit crazy. Especially like with me scratching my head like that just now. Yeah, they're being persistent. Like somebody's like being, so this doesn't even have to be so this could even be somebody's guilty parent. If it's not a father, this could be anybody's guilty parent here, trying to keep their child or trying to keep somebody silent. It says everybody got a number, which is, this is talking about money. A guilty parent is trying to keep somebody silent, like about something here. Somebody who wants to break an NDA contract. And they're losing creativity, they're losing authenticity, they're losing uniqueness on like, this even has to do with their reputation. Something that they participated in, something that they know that their family member did or participated in, or even their child. Bro, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do a reading about this QC nigga, this quality control. Listen, this crazy, bro. This could be, yo, what the fuck? A guilty parent who benefited from some stolen life insurance money. Everybody got a number, chasing trends, running out of creativity to keep somebody silent, who wants to break an NDA contract. Okay, so this would just be, look, predatory behaviors. So somebody could have did something. This could be a guilty parent with a predatory behavior, or they're trying to protect their child or a relative who has predatory behaviors, but this predatory behavior could have stemmed from them. I feel like the longer I stay here, bro, like shit just gonna get dark. Authentic artists who write their own music. NDAs. Somebody's son, I'm telling you. A large lump sum of actual money is significant. There's something about a large lump sum of money, actual money coming to you, being given to you. This could be have something to do with energies who are on your side, okay? Because you have an authentic identity, okay? And somebody with strong boundaries. If you don't want to do it, then don't. Just make it clear. Speak up. Like, you're that person. And there's a guilty parent, okay, or their child or whatever that's experiencing karma-induced organ failure, heart attack, or stroke. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I did a reading about takeoff sacrifice when it happened, and I was already picking up on these motherfuckers. So it was like, soon as I see that motherfucker had a heart attack, I was like, oh. There's a producer named Jetson, but I read it like there's something about a guilty parent and their son, and somebody experiencing karma for what they've done to an authentic artist or something like that, who writes their own music, or something that they did to steal some type of life insurance money or whatever, right? The fact that you have jet here and take off, jet, rocket. Okay, bro. Come on. A possession that spreads like an airborne illness or airborne disease. These people are cursed. Yep. Anybody. Okay, whether this is music industry, your personal life, your ancestors, your loved ones, whomever, soulmate, anybody engaging in evil. Look, you got main character energy on the floor with the card murder in the reverse. And the main character card is crossing. Man, listen, anybody who's done anything to cross somebody who has an authentic identity, they have a calling on their life, they're armed with some type of gifts, skills, abilities to work on behalf of the divine. Anybody that crossed that person, these people are cursed. That's the reality. I feel like that's what the whole reading boils down to. They're cursed. And somebody here, one of these people who are cursed, are intentionally lying about their illness. Intentionally lying about their illness. Large collaborative teams are cursed because of a deal with the devil. Boy, we tapped the fuck in, bro. I need to get up out of here. Give up someone you love, death ritual. To attach and feed. Listen. What the fuck? Weapon, property, and etc. was seized. There was a weapon or some property seized. Plans to look. Oh my god. Oh my god. These people are caught the fuck up. There's something about selective communication or them having to be very selective, like about their communications or something like, or trying to be intentionally lying about an illness. Being selective with their communication. I seen a post of the lady, the QC dude, his mama talking about son. They're trying to get his son, and they doing. Your son did that to himself. He's cursed. What are we talking about? Your son is cursed. That's that karma coming back around, lady. What are we talking about? If you know, like it, if you got some sense, you just go ahead and accept it, and go ahead and live off that money you about to get off his life when he die, because he definitely going. What are we talking about? Somebody plans to marry you or have a strong desire to marry you, and yeah, there's a pending proposal. Somebody who's obeying God or who understands that obedience to God is key. Somebody could be being selective with their communication, and they're giving up someone that they love. So somebody wanted this person to give up on you, okay? Someone that they love, but they're actually going to give up on, look, you got Lot's wife. They're actually going to give up on the people who's actually toxic that they love. You're not toxic. So they don't want to give up on you, okay? So there's somebody, this person being obedient to God, understanding that this is key. So somebody wants to mend something with you. Like somebody did like a false, somebody used that death energy, that sacrificial energy toward the wrong person, you. So now they're channeling this energy towards motherfuckers that they need to leave behind, period. People who they recognize is trying to sabotage them, attach, and feed off of them. Give up someone you love, death rituals, okay? And we understand death is not necessarily a murder all the time or stuff like that, but it's putting an end to something. Somebody's putting an end, or this can even be you. Giving up someone you love or people you love or whatever, like putting a death to some toxic cycles that these people were associated with. Somebody's in this energy. You got Lot's wife. Don't look back. Don't return to your hometown. Somebody could be moving, or there's something about you or somebody, a soulmate, you're not looking back anymore. Okay? Officials of the light are on your side or working on your behalf. Look, murder for hire. Somebody's being bold enough to embrace the truth of self at all costs. You got officials of the light and murder for hire. I'm telling you, there is officials of the light working on your behalf that's on your side here, that's investigating some type of murder for hire in your life. Okay? Listen. This is crazy. And I'm hearing the song, I don't wanna play no games. Fuck around, give you my last name. Yeah, somebody envies your multifaceted energy, okay? Somebody realized that a soulmate could realize that these people envied not only your multifaceted energy but theirs as well. This is somebody who's seen some real fucked up shit as a kid. Whoever this person is, or this could be you. ATL is significant. Somebody who's seen some real fucked up shit as a kid, like they're being bold enough to embrace the truth of their self at all costs. Okay, they understand that obedience to God is key. This could be you or them or the both of you. Okay, somebody doesn't want to look back anymore. They're giving up on people that they love who are toxic. Okay, who's been trying to sabotage um, their happiness, keep them stuck so that they can attach and feed off of them. Okay, misery loves company type shit. Like they realize that somebody's been trying to, like, look, you got hex jewelry and items, the book of Proverbs. And the first scripture I thought about with the book of Proverbs and hex jewelry and items, when Solomon said, don't be deceived by the flattery of people's lips. Like somebody was deceived by some type of false flattery here. Okay? Stress. This is somebody who's been stressing out, like, from guilt. Or there's some energies here who are stressed from guilt. I'm gonna tell you right now though, whoever that is that got that karma-induced heart attack, stroke, organ failure, they're stressed out from some type of guilt involving stolen inheritance, a blood sacrifice, a murder for hire. Yeah, baby. Giving somebody some type of hex jewelry or hex items or something like that. See, I'm gonna tell you that too. This is what I need to do. And I think I did cover this in a music industry read. I have all of them private right now because I don't even know if I want them public on YouTube. But you know how a lot of artists, they'll give each other like property, like cars and jewelry, like these very expensive chains and stuff like that. But you know, in general, you have to be mindful about who you accept gifts from. You know, people get tricked by the fact that it's flashy, it's expensive gift, and they accepting it from these people, and it's like you got domination and control already came out. You got handlers that came out. The whole time, it's like putting a collar on a dog. You escape a labyrinth of setups, whoever you are. And there was a large collaboration to set you up, or listen, you escape a labyrinth of setups. This is a multitude of setups, okay? Like, okay, damn, we didn't get them this way. Like, you gotta try to get them this way. Let's see if this one work. None of it worked. ATL is heavily significant. Somebody's name could be Jacob. Somebody's name could start with a J. I'm hearing this old song. We got a cult leader decides, or this makes me think about a cult leader being deceased, or yeah. Somebody's name could be Zay that's involved, or your name could be Zay. High vibrationally strategic and calculated, a mastermind of divinity. This is your energy. This is why you were able to escape a labyrinth of setups. Like, what the fuck? There was something I was about to say. I had wrote this song called Kalima Ali years ago, and the main hook of the song is I got OGs in the 5D. I got OGs in the 5D. Okay? Like, you can have an ancestor that used to be that guy, You get what I'm saying? They had like a lot of enemies and shit like that, but they was like very magical as fuck, like, and upright. Okay, maybe somebody caught them slipping. This could have been their own people, their own family that caught them slipping. But one thing about it, the energy that they was in when they was here, they definitely in their energy on the other side, and they coming for the motherfuckers that caught them slipping for sure. Yeah, these people who worship idols. This even be like worshiping money. Their body is breaking down. These people who got to deal with the devil, their body is breaking down as we speak. An alcoholic who can't live with what they've done. Low vibrational. Listen. So keep being selective with your time and energy investment, collective. There's a mutual love that's returning and bearing it all. This person's name could be Zay, or your name could be Zay. Yeah, it don't matter whoever this is that's trying to like prevent this person from coming towards you with some type of cringy seduction. Like somebody views this, somebody's being seductive as cringe as fuck. Like ew, like get away from me. Like don't. Like this. Why look predatory behaviors? I just thought about that song. Y'all, Drake, get out my face. Get out my face. Boy, Soldier Boy used to be so brutally like, he was a butthole. He used to be an asshole. Somebody could be a soldier. You got look. He used to be so messy, bro. But we used to be here for it. We used to be here for them songs. Like, don't lie, y'all. Don't lie. You a 90s baby, 80s baby. We used to be here for that shit. But y'all remember his song Doodlehead? Somebody's a doodlehead. Whoever this is that's trying to be a seductress. This person is a doodlehead. Damn doodlehead. Listen, I was at this party talking to this bitch. And she opened up her mouth. Look, FJ, somebody name could start with FJNQU. First, last, middle initial. I was at this party talking to this bitch. When she opened up her mouth and it smelled like shit. I said, God damn, what's going on? Girl, you look right, but your breath smell wrong. I said, doodle head. She's a doodle head. And that bitch got mad. And her friend got sad. She said, Soldier, what? Why you do me like that? Cause, what he said? Cause goddamn, shawty, you need Tic Tacs. She's a doodle head. So that could be so significant about somebody who look right, but they breath smell wrong, or something's wrong about this person. Like inside, it's like internally something is wrong with this low vibrational energy and seduction that triggers cringe. Like this person could be an alcoholic. This person who's trying to use seduction here. Yep. Somebody never wanted you to be credited for something or like get what you deserve in a dynamic or a situation here. Be mindful of songs that have like catchy hooks and stuff. Be mindful of that. Make sure you're not spellbinding yourself. Hold on 1 second because Chala, get up. You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. Anyway. Alright, y'all. We done been here long enough. Yep. There was definitely something about corrupt officials who were helping each other cover the truth with a lie here. Okay? But there's something about you being high vibrationally strategic and calculated, okay? You're a mastermind of divinity, so this was a fail, okay? You got the Book of Psalms, okay? You could be listening to the Book of Psalms, reading the Book of Psalms, or praying prayers with the Book of Psalms, okay? This is why you were able to also escape some type of setup here. So they even utilized corrupt officials to also try to set you up too, and that was also a fail, okay? Somebody can have a corrupt official in their family. Somebody that was connected to a soulmate could have been working with a corrupt official in their family. Okay. There's something significant about you listening to gospel music, okay, or somebody listening to gospel music here. A soulmate found out the truth about, listen, a soulmate could definitely have a corrupt official in their family that some type of seductress was working with here to harass you, spy on you, do something here, spell casting, but you're too high vibrationally strategic, and you escape some type of setup here. Yeah, your love, your self-love is unbreakable. Your self-confidence is unbreakable. Damn, let me get out of here because let me get out of here. Yep, whoever this is or these people working together with a corrupt official, initials can start with a B, E, H, R, or Z, robbing and stealing to get what they want. Okay? Whoever this is, look, mafia. This is somebody working with a toxic group here. Okay, they could be involved in drugs, sex, alcohol, organized events. There could be some snippet about suspicious documents. Look, suspicious documents involving the fucking package. Like, this bitch is sick. Kept alive to be tormented. So they're going to be embarrassed. They're going to be, this, look, all that shit that they call themselves doing to you, bullying you, harassing you. Somebody's going to be bullied, harassed, gossip about, talk bad about, treated weird and stuff because they were intentionally lying about an illness that's been exposed, the package. Yep, and there's somebody here who feels like they trusted the wrong friend. Maybe this person trusted the wrong friend. That person leaked some type of files or suspicious documents about this person. You got information coming out about a murder or planned unaliving. They trusted the wrong friend. Something is off about this person due to voodoo. So this is somebody who did voodoo on somebody you were connected with. Okay? But they could, look, try to frame you. Deadly crash. Listen. Somebody could have did voodoo on somebody for them to get into a deadly crash, or somebody could be getting into a deadly crash or got into a deadly crash who did some type of voodoo on somebody here. Maybe somebody who was bringing some type of information out about them, being low vibrational, about a planned murder or unaliving. Okay? Somebody who was spell casting to create some type of sickness caused by roots, spell work, black magic, or hex. So they can frame you for something that they were spreading around, something that they were intentionally lying about. This person trusted the wrong friend. This would be a soulmate who feel like they trusted the wrong friend here in the situation. This friend that they trusted could have been doing voodoo on them, okay? This could have been why something was off about this person. But now some type of seduction is cringing, like something is wore off or something is not working anymore. Okay, because of your authentic identity, your unbreakable self-love and self-confidence. So this person failed at trying to frame you for something. It says where there's smoke, there's fire. So this was a dead giveaway. Like, whoever called themselves wanting to smoke with you and you did not do anything to these motherfuckers, that's because they were trying to distract from what they were really about, what they were really doing, what they were really trying to get away with. They was using some type of supposed drama or conflict or beef with you as a distraction for what they were doing to the target of interest. Whether you was this target of interest or the soulmate or the both of you. Like, somebody was trying to hide or distract people from looking into them by acting like, oh, they got smoke with you or they won't smoke with you. Like, somebody was trying to hide something here that's been exposed, that's actively being exposed. And it's gonna have something about somebody being a part of some type of gang here where they plan unalivings and robbing and stealing to get what they want, and sex, drugs, and organized events and stuff like that. You feel me? To get what they want, and somebody's sick now. Somebody can't do what they was able to do before. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, you was the trap. You was the setup. You was God's trap, and you was God's setup for these people who thought they were going to set you up because they're so used to setting people up and getting what they want. Being handlers and shit like that. You handle these handlers, though. That's what it's giving. You heard? You heard? I hope y'all enjoyed the read because it might be a little minute before I come back and do another one. Even though you and this person is miles apart, there's something about your heart that's being connected, or somebody loves you, bro. Somebody loves you, baby. Time zones and trust tests, extra effort required. But there's extra effort required if this person wants to reconnect with you or get back in good with you, because this person betrayed you behind these people, behind trusting a friend. Whether there was voodoo done on them or not, they open themselves up to that shit. The fuck? There's somebody who wants a second chance. But extra effort is required. A do-over moment, lessons learned, wiser hearts, test from the universe. Will you repeat or rewrite? Is somebody who got some type of wake-up call here, okay, about some type of illusions around leveling up or the truth or some shit like that, okay? Their eyes being bigger than their damn intuition in the situation, or their ears to hear God, okay? Um, yeah, I was reflecting on some lyrics I wrote. This song I wrote called "Catch Me When I Care." I said, there's this quote that says, "They said don't bring peasants to the palace. Their fingers might be sticky." Yep. And I feel like this. So the palace energy could just be like a connection. Like somebody brought the wrong people or low vibrational people into a love situation, like into the knowing about something, and these people's hands were like, their fingers were sticky. Like these are thieves. Like these are people who wanted to steal something. Like, and this could be why they were so heavily attacking you, like, and trying to invite you, especially like a copycat here, trying to steal your essence. And yeah, and it's something about you being silent, like your energy in essence, like just being retracted, like just being withdrawn from this whole dynamic or any dynamics like this. Or now a soulmate is being silent with these people. Silent treatment. These people definitely, I mean, I ain't about to say this, but I'll say it. We already know that these people was encouraging this person to weaponize silence with you. Like, you knew that, we know that. Okay? But now this energy is backfiring. Now this person is putting this energy where they was been supposed to put this energy with the right people. It's not that it's wrong. You just have to place it where it's applicable, where it's supposed to be placed. Like somebody's learned that lesson now. Somebody's moving with a wiser heart. They've been given a do-over moment to put that death energy accordingly, like to apply that silent treatment energy accordingly. Okay? But they definitely applied it with the wrong person. You. And if they want to get back and speak in terms of something, extra effort is required now. Because maybe you don't care like that. Or you don't care because the song I just quoted was "Catch Me When I Care." Somebody let too much time like go on or whatever. Like you don't care as much as you used to. Like it's like it can be, hey, it is what it is, either here or there. I mean, I love you, but hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm also cool. I'm saying it's like this is your energy. CEO energy. Okay? Somebody wants to take charge. Mm-hmm. There's something about you taking charge of your life or whatever, making big decisions without apology because you know your worth. And you're running the show. That's what it's giving. Yeah, this right here ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. So why would you just sit with them and fixate on the fact that they're going to be stuck in this energy, whoever these jealous motherfuckers is? Like, why would you sit there with them? It's like, okay, you want to be stuck and stagnant in that low vibrational energy? That's you, babes. The fuck they got doing me? Nothing. Mm-hmm. Whoever this is chasing validation. Who got to pretend their happiness and fake their joy and fake this and fake that. Like, nah, we're authentic over here. I'm getting out of here. Got to find timing. A third party. Listen, and you're unbothered. You're unbothered. But you know, even when we think about like red flag energy and you think about a stop sign, you're supposed to stop at a stop sign, right? I'm here all gas, no brakes. Is that a real? That ain't no real stop sign. Somebody color that damn. Somebody color that yield sign. Somebody color that sign red. Somebody that's a post. That's a cardboard color red. There ain't no real stop sign. This shit funny. Damn. Look, confirmation. When I said caution sign by accident. Proceed with caution. And even when you think about the red yield signs, that's because you're supposed to come to a brief stop. It's usually like one of those roads with like a connector road. Like there's a road coming this way, and then there, boom, like there's the connector road and the main road. So you come to like a yield stop. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a brief stop, and then you start back. It's like that's y'all's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, like you jealous? You hating too? Bet Pete. Continue moving forward. Like those the vibes. Those are the vibes, babes. What? I got somewhere to be. I got somewhere to go. The fuck? You ain't never supposed to just sit at the stop sign indefinitely. Like eventually the traffic light gonna change, bitch. The fuck? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Low down dirty shame. Like that's somebody energy. Mm-hmm. Somebody ghosted some fake friends that they're now seeing as red flags. This person could be obsessing over you online, or they ghosted these people because they found out these people was obsessing over you online, stalking you online and shit. Okay, they could be trying to send this person a drunk text or invite them to some type of drug, alcohol, organized events. There's somebody who wants to be a power couple with you. Okay. Somebody who had commitment issues because they seen a lot of toxic shit as a kid. Okay. I'm politicking with this chicken, wondering if I'm a creeper. 144 on the clock. Yeah. Coming through. Like somebody's name could be Tamika. Somebody's name could be D, start with a D. And M or X. Alright. What's her name? And then Tamika coming through like I do. You know, getting my bar gone. When she was a thug, is when I met her, she had a scarf on. Size 7 and girls, baby face. And then she wasn't because girlfriend. Remember me from way back. Still here, still all good. Oh, you know my niggas rich enough. Somebody name could be rich. So can I get your number? And I hit you on later on, see what's up. Talking to Shawty made me want to do something, right? Looking at that make me want to do something tonight. And I know, right, when I see Shawty looking like she tight, she bite, give niggas the green light. You got green flags. And if there is somebody like karmic family or, because we did pick up on a guilty parent. If there is karmic family that's still, this could be anybody. If there's karmic family that's still trying to be in this person's ear and stuff like that and launch new arguments and all that shit, somebody tuning these people out. They tuning these people out. This even be you. Tuning out some type of family drama over your healthy efforts. Like them being pissed about your healthy efforts and healthy decisions regarding your life, making yourself a priority. These people whose actions don't match their words, like, yeah. You're allowed to set limits. Somebody's setting limits with some toxic family here, or people who are like family, or people who feel entitled to manipulate somebody's efforts or communication, their actions. Somebody's setting limits. They could be focused on somebody, some positive influence here. Okay, this could just be positive influencers in general in their life, or on social media, or you, or the divine God. This could be you. This could be them. Somebody here. Somebody had to learn a tough lesson about befriending energy vampires. Okay? Masquerading as family and friends. Yep. And now they want to reconcile with a real one. They want a new chapter with their real one. Okay, somebody who's focused on self-care. You got self-care twin flame. And there could be some people in the background that's gonna act like they happy for the person, act like they happy. Okay. Or they don't wanna see, they don't wanna be obvious that they feel insecure or triggered. Okay, so that could be why this plastic smile energy is here. They don't want it to be obvious that they were defeated. They lost some type of battle to sway somebody's decision. They don't want to come off that way. Okay, or even like with you still prioritizing your self-care and logging off in some type of family drama yourself, and only like giving access to real ones, still having faith in like some type of new chapter, a new beginning for yourself, like only honoring where there's clear communication and safe spaces and stuff like that. And despite people trying to affect your progress and stuff, it's like you're adamant about this, and it's inevitable for this to unfold for you. And it's like there's gonna be something here about fake happiness, like being fake happy for you and shit. Like, yep, or the sugar coated energy. Mm-hmm. Because they're gonna want a piece of this level up. They're gonna want to participate in this level up. So yeah, plastic smiles level up. But you gonna already have the tea, or you already have the tea. Yeah, they could be spilling the tea about some type of high vibing energy that you're in. Healing era. You still being able to heal. You do got love bomb here. Love bomb, plastic smiles. I'm telling you, bro. This is given like after all the drama, the conflict, the sabotage, the root work, the dark magic, the hexing, the cursing, the manipulating people who were supposed to be allies and turning them against. Everything that they did, it did not work. It did not stop you from doing what the fuck you was gonna do anyway, and that is heal. That is still progress. That is still go towards some type of new chapter that's healthy for you. That's safe space, okay? Period. Take care of yourself. Increase in your divinity. It was not only opening up or giving access to those who are real with green flags. Only reconciling with those who are real with green flags. Nobody who's with the red flags and toxic, period. It was never going to stop that. It was never going to stop. You was never going to fall into, no. None of these traps, none of these setups, none of that was going to be, no, none of that. So now the only resort is to try to sugarcoat all the fuck shit that they did. You know what I'm saying? Plastic smile, love bomb me, da da da, so they can get a piece of this inevitable level up. Period. All right, y'all. Have we been here for 3 hours? Whew. Listen. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my genuine supporters, my real ones. For real. I do this for y'all. This was a lot in this reading, bro. So yeah, I don't know when I'm be back when God tell me. Let's just put it that way. So that could be tomorrow. That could be days later. That could be whatever. Jeez. But Godspeed. God bless you. I love you. God loves you. But none of this matters if you don't love you.